Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol SNAP. Snapchat, we will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. There is still a little bit while before the market closes, so your eyes are not deceiving you. That candle is changing. But for what I want to talk about, assuming there's no drastic move during the final few minutes here, what I talk about still should totally pertain. Now, from a presentation standpoint, this is pretty tricky to talk about because there's a lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're some sort of day trader and you bought up around here and you wanted to sell within, 20 minutes after buying, well, then yeah, for you, the chart's looking pretty bad. Now, if you care about the big picture of things, I get it. From the highs, there has been a pullback. But from the grand scheme of things, the price does still have an opportunity to build a higher base. And as long as you have higher bases being built over longer periods of time, that's how long-term uptrends are constructed. So I'm going to be talking about things from a big picture perspective. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you probably had more of a day trading type perspective going into the trade. So to really kind of illustrate this, I want to focus on one level. And I'm not saying the price is headed down here or anything, but let's look here at $6.45. Again, just for example's sake, let's say the price actually comes down here, behaves in that manner, and then starts to work its way back upwards. Now, emphasis on big picture. From the big picture perspective, what would you have? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have some lows right there. You'd have those lows right there. You'd have these lows back here. If you picture each one of those as stair steps, then from the big picture perspective, you'd still have overall progress being made in the upwards direction. And that's the name of the game. That's what a truly strong move is going to do over time. It's going to make progress. And in this situation, that 645 is an ideal progress point because as you see here, that keeps the stair steps overall flowing in the upwards direction. Again, I'm well aware that if you are some sort of day trader and you bought up here or there, then yeah, you don't care about these stair steps. But that's why I try to offer up a warning that I would be talking about things from a bigger picture perspective. So sure, today the price pulled back, but stop and think about that word, today, as in 1 day. Looking at multiple days, which is what we're doing here, you can see that the bulls still clearly have an opportunity to build a higher base. So let's see if the bulls can get that job done or not next week. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.